Hello, my dear friends. Nice to meet you in our last session of our support circles. Hello, Mrs.
Hello, Miss
Nagwa.
Dalia.
Hello, Mrs. Rania. Hello, Mrs. Marwa.
Hello, Miss Dalia.
I can't imagine some days without you.
Thank you.
We're gonna to miss you too.
Never to miss you. I'm going to keep in touch with you, all of you. Please let me do so.
Yes. With pleasure.
I've got a lot of pleasure to know all of you, Mrs. Nagwa, Mrs. Marwa, Mrs. Rania. You're all dear to me.
Me too. Me too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's suggest an issue to start with. We all of us faced a lot of problems and obstacles in our online sessions. We have faced the challenges and interruptions, some cut of the stream. What do you think? What do you think of our online sessions? Did it go as we wished, or there were some obstacles that we faced? I think there were.
Yes.
Yes, there were a lot of.
And in particular, yesterday's session.
Especially yesterday's session, yes. It wasn't as we imagined that it had a lot of problems.
Yeah, I think the first challenge was the bad weather.
Yes.
It caused bad internet connection. And the session, there was some lagging in the voice. In
a lot.
the presentation. Yes.
Mm.
This is the most awful thing.
Yes. Though we have prepared well for the last session, prepared our material well, but it didn't go as we wished that it should be.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I faced another challenge also. I prepared a link in Jamboard. And when I shared the link, I made everyone who get the link as editor, not viewer. So the answers. One of the group deleted a slide from the link. And it was also another challenge. They wanted me to send them the slide again, and I couldn't return back.
So you wanted to make them editors in order to write answers, but they did erase all the material.
Yes, they deleted it.
Yes, of course, that happened, Miss Marwa, by mistake.
Yes.
Oh, you wanted them to edit, but they forced you to retype it again.
Yes, and there is no time to retype the whole slide again. Time was limited.
There wasn't enough time. It was a live stream, so we couldn't do this.
So what can we do in such situations like this?
So embarrassing when you are in a live stream and is happening such a troublesome. I can't. We are forced to. I think if this happens, we are forced to leave the meeting in the session and begin another one. Begin from the very beginning.
To prepare more materials for the session.
Yes.
So if you missed one, you can find another one. For example, if you have the passage, for example, on a PowerPoint or on a Word file, you can share it with them. So this will be a lesson for us.
Yes.
You meant it to be prepared in alternative material to be put in front of her as well as the live stream session.
Yes, to share them in
even in real world you have sometimes you have obstacles sometimes the power turn off, the student have some problems, so the teacher will have maybe how to solve the problem quickly.
Yeah, we should be prepared, and also we should have another plan in case
Yes, a
something
plan
wrong
B.
happens.
Mm.
Um,
But you have had all the material, Mrs. Marwa. You have had done already.
yes,
It's not your fault that they erased your material. You have the Word files in front of you, but it takes time. I meant it takes time
this
to,
is the only
to retype
problem.
again, to copy and paste again.
It took me some time to search on my laptop
Mm.
for the PowerPoint or for the Word file of the
Mm.
passage, and then to have a screenshot to send it to them in the chat
Mm.
box. It takes time from me.
Of
It
course, it
took
takes
time
Yes,
from
time.
and
me.
don't forget, Miss Marwa, you have a bad connection yesterday because of the bad weather. This was another reason for this. If the connection is good, you can do it quickly.
If
Yes,
it's for
yes.
the weather, it's inevitable. We can't do and we can't do anything about it yet. Inevitable. It's out of our force here.
Yes.
Hmm.
Another challenge, the time of our meeting was limited also. When I finished my lesson, I had a message on the screen that the meeting will be ended in few minutes.
Hmm.
So we had to end the meeting and begin it again to enable Ms. Rania to present her lesson.
Um,
This was another challenge also.
yes, it's because of Zoom's limited time.
Uh, this is for my challenges.
I think we can find another alternative stream unlike Zoom. There are
I
many.
Uh,
We
think
can do
Teams,
classes over Google Classroom.
yes, and Teams is now, I think it's replaced Zoom.
Has replaced
yes,
it successfully. Yes.
one is Zoom. We can manage Zoom rather than any other application or site.
You prefer
I
Zoom
think
rather
we
than any
will learn
others,
it.
Yes, I prefer it.
but it has many defaults. يعني.
So I should
Just
learn
what
the
happened
other.
yesterday is a clear example.
So I should learn how to present on the other sites or application.
We should all do that.
Okay, let's talk about another challenge. Have you got any ideas? Any
I think
challenge? Not only on
Yes,
yesterday's session, along our
I think
journey in the diploma.
in all the sessions that we recorded, we have a limited number of students because we are online and we don't have a
yes,
student in online Zoom.
Of course,
important.
yes.
Mm.
Although in
If it
every
was for the last year, it was very suitable for online sessions, but this year, no online sessions. No online sessions are permitted.
when
I think the interaction online is not like face to face. There is something missed
Oh, of
in the
course, virtual is
following.
unlike face-to-face offline.
I
Yes,
think
yes,
this is because of the limited number of students, as Ms. Rania said. When you
Yes.
have a lot of students, you have more reactions or better interaction between them.
yes, of course.
Of
And
course.
and when you meet someone face to face, you use many other things. You use gestures. You use body language. This, of
Yes,
course,
you're right. Body language
This,
is
of course,
essential in teaching.
your students to learn. We missed this because we are not, to be honest, we are not prepared for the session. We can't open the camera for all meets, you know, or all meetings.
But to be honest, online was quite suitable for us.
Yes, especially in this diploma.
Yeah, it saved our time.
Yes, we were lucky. We were lucky in taking it online.
We are the first group who took this diploma online.
The first, I think, and the last one.
Why? Why, Miss Dalia?
They turned it back to the campus. All of the students turned it to offline sessions. They aren't going
So
to take online again. I
they
think.
deleted online.
I think for these diplomas, yes.
So we are lucky, as Ms. Rania said.
Of course we are.
Okay. Is there any challenges?
We can talk about the advantages, not the challenges.
The first one that I met you.
I would say that too. The first one that I met a lot of people throughout this diploma, and I am lucky to meet them. Actually,
You are lucky to meet you all.
Of course, yes. We are all here friends, and we will still.
Inshallah, we'll still friends forever, Bismillah.
Inshallah, of course. Have you got any other ideas? Challenges?
A request, please, not to delete the the WhatsApp group.
No,
we will not.
Yes, we are not going to delete it. Yes.
Okay. What about the integration among lessons?
Very fruitful.
Yeah, I like the integration among lessons, especially that the subject today in the new curriculum, it's built especially on the integration between lessons.
So you find it useful?
Yes.
Yes, very useful. Last week I attended a session in 3rd grade. It was integration between science and English. It was actually great. I wish that I learned it in this way when I was young.
For which grade?
3rd grade.
At your school?
Yes, in the primary 3.
Have you recorded it?
No, actually, no.
I wish you did.
Yes, me too. We in the same day we had an observer from outside the school, and they said too. We wish that we could record this session.
So that we can all learn from it.
We can do it, inshallah, in the future.
Inshallah, yes.
Amazing. We want to repeat this experience. You can do it.
Yes, we hope to apply what we learned in this diploma.
Of course, we have taught many things in this diploma. We wish we can apply it. Of course, we have in real schools, we have many challenges.
But it's easy. I think it's easy to apply what we have learned. If we go into steps, if we
for you, yes,
follow
Ms. Dalia,
steps
because
into our sessions.
You teach in STEM schools, but for
not
us
just
in
STEM schools, they are the same as the ordinary, different from the project only. to refer to the project and the capstone project. But the sessions and the periods, if we follow the same steps in teaching as we did in the diploma, we will go out with wonderful sessions, I think, all of us.
I think in public school, it's a little difficult to apply integration, because you need to meet the other teachers of other disciplines and agreed on how to do the integration, or how to make the integration among them. And I think this is
I think if
this
you
is
have
not
a reading, sorry for interrupting, but if you have a reading lesson, for example, in English, you may refer to each subject, or any of the subjects, not all of them, any of the subjects while reading. You can find reference. You can find reference to science. You can find reference to mathematics. You can do integration while you are reading a reading passage.
Yes, I already do this, but it's not the integration like we studied in the diploma, or we learned it in the diploma.
Don't forget, Marwa, we have built the units, we have designed them, so we can find that integration is more easier. But
I think you will find a way.
But in our schools, you have a ready curriculum. You can do it by yourself.
To find a way for integration, as Miss Dalia said, we need the cooperation of other teachers.
Yes.
I think the problem, as Miss Dalia mentioned, I think in the mentality. Yani, if you can find someone who can understand what you want, not all of us think in the same way. I think that. So
you mean the
some
teachers? You mean other teachers, Mrs. Nago?
They are not free for this or to this integration. I think we need many people to cooperate, as Marwa said, to achieve integration, especially in public schools.
By the way, STEM schools aren't so, their members aren't so cooperated and ready to act with each other. There are many problems. There are many problems.
Curriculum helps you to do the integration.
You can stable by yourself if you can't find any cooperation, and research by yourself, as we are doing, as every teacher.
But I think, Ms. Dalia, you have meetings with other teachers of other disciplines.
At only correcting the journals or the exams every 2 weeks. That is the calibration meetings that we hold every 2 weeks. But in our curriculum, as English or in physics or in whatever subject, we aren't holding meetings regularly. But our curriculum is based on or is set to serve the capstone project. That is the fruitful thing here. That's why we are going. That's why. But we as teachers don't ask any others, but students may ask us, and go in turn for the English teacher, search for the English teacher, for the physics, for the bio teacher to ask and go. And it's the student role here. He's the key element or the interactive element in searching and find the knowledge.
Yes,
that's a student.
So
the main difference is the student. How
Yes.
to create an independent student, that's our role. And I think
Yes.
our schools today, with the new system of education, a new system of curriculum, energize the student to make this. Yani try to motivate the student from fourth primary, I think, to third secondary stage, to think, to energize his intellectual, I think, to search for the solution by himself, right? Not to keep,
Yes.
not to keep just stuff and put it in the exam paper.
Yes,
Yes,
the
you're
new
right.
curriculum is amazing.
Yes, even from grade 1. Yeah.
From even from grade 1, if he continues in his progress, I think we will find wonderful students one day.
Yes,
Yes.
in one of the subjects in our school, the student had to make groups and do projects. Some things that I didn't know until I was in the college. They started doing from third grade.
But I think the only thing they need is to have trained teachers.
Yes, this is the most important thing. Yes,
Oh,
I
training
know.
is that important? Is that important to teachers? If he wants to make progress into education, the ministry would should make training courses.
Yes.
Mm.
But that's the challenge is the little numbers of the few numbers of teachers. We have many problems because
Yes,
we don't
that's a
have,
very
we don't have many teachers in our schools, and I mean in public schools.
Shortage in teachers, yes.
that's a big challenge. Yes.
I am in my school. I'm the only English teacher, and
Wow.
I have nearly 12 classes.
12
So
classes. The whole 12
yes,
classes depend on you.
yes, yes, because
What
I
a
have
strong,
forced it.
what a strong teacher you are. Mrs.
Strong.
Nakwa, how poor.
But I face many problems because of this. But when I
Very
told
loud on you.
the headmaster I can't do this, he said, I have no teacher except you. So I have to accept this. I'm very exhausted now and
Of
very tired
course.
coming from school. If I have the opportunity get uh, to get a vacation or
To leave,
something like that,
to leave the place, I think.
I have no choice.
Mm.
So this is a problem. This is a big challenge.
Very
And
workload.
Hope that the next year, Miss Nagwa, you will work in STEM school.
Inshallah. You and
This,
Mrs. Marwa, inshallah.
inshallah.
And Mrs.
I
Rania,
hope
but
so.
Mrs. Rania should introduce herself as a deputy, not as a teacher, right?
No, I will stay in my place for a while, I think.
Okay. I think we should end the meeting because of the time.
Yes,
Okay.
I have amused
Okay.
this meeting.
Yeah, so
Yes.
nice to meet you all
Thank
today.
you, my nice group. I hope you to meet you another times in another courses.
Thank you, Miss Nagwa.
Hope you too. Thank you.
You all. Thank you.
Waiting for
Goodbye.
meeting you in the next Sunday with Dr. Muhammad.
Inshallah.
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 Thank you all, my
Bye
dear
bye.
friends. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.